Breaking news. We have to skip episode 19 and we're just going to make episode 20 twice as long because we saw a special character in the preview. That's spoilers! You're spoiling! Now we just gotta do episode 19. Hi, I'm Annie. I don't want to be here.
I'm Minty. I have regrets because in the last episode I said I was really looking forward to this one, and this was a hell of a disappointment.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
So this is episode 19 of Yashahime, Demon Slayers vs. Bounty Hunters. Who can please Princess Aya more for her quest to be the pettiest character of all of animes?
She did the annoying anime laugh, way too many times.
This has a lot of, Ranma 1/2 vibes.
I mean, yeah, if you want to do a shout out to the creator's previous work, but the whole premise falls apart from the get-go, because Setsuna vs. Moroha fighting to get that bounty, and they can't let Tora know because she can't lie. But it makes Tora looks like an idiot who doesn't understand the idea of rigging a match.
She can't lie.
Just tell her, don't come.
She's gonna come. You tell Moroha and Setsuna to come, they're gonna— well, okay, Setsuna wouldn't come, but Moroha would definitely go.
I'm just saying, and it made Tora's character look really dumb, the fact that she couldn't understand these two people weren't actually trying to kill each other. And I hope to God they do something with the plotline of Setsuna always calling Tora too soft, because it seems like every episode is just, you're too soft, you're jello, you're useless.
What I don't get is, what was the fixed match?
I guess Moroha was always going to lose. That's why she had to do that whole, prep meeting and I think this plan's gonna work.
Oh, the prep meeting was with the Demon Slayers, not the Bounty Hunters.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, she was in 2 meetings, which is a lot of work for one gal.
And maybe that's why she let it slip to Tora that she's going to a big battle, because she had so many meetings. That's all she was thinking about. That's another thing I don't understand. The crux of the episode is Moroha dies, and Tora gets really upset and is like, you damn Demon Slayers, is money all you care about? And then it turns out, oh, that wasn't Moroha, that was Takechio. And I'm like, hey, Sunrise, why couldn't it just be Moroha playing dead? Why did it have to swap with Takechio? Is Takechio's little heart so little you can't feel the pulse?
Takechio is a baby raccoon who's working with an evil— well, not evil— demon corpse dealer.
Say a joke. Say a funny joke about Takechio. Takechio's like, oh, I hid my scent with this.
Moroha's urine.
No, you didn't say it was Moroha. You just said it was urine.
Whose else urine would it be? It's just random deer urine that's on her.
So, this whole episode was just a fucking mess. The princess won the most irritating NPC of the year. Tora became a worse character somehow, which I didn't think was possible.
What I just can't stand was, what was the point of having the other bounty hunters? I feel like Princess Aya should have just had it just Setsuna versus Moroha. Those are the two she was upset with anyways. And the whole facade of oh, someone to join my father's mercenary groups and then you'd be set for life. And it's just just tell the Demon Slayers that you would pay her to kill Moroha.
It's funny the Demon Slayer's plan was to join this elite guard and then give all the money to Kohaku.
Kohaku's had it tough, man. Someone could probably beat the living crap out of you, so you're telling her how much Kohaku has gone through the shits and the works and the mind control and the coming back to life and life dealing with a Shikon jewel. It's man, Kohaku's got it tough.
Did we ever figure out how Kohaku's living without the Shikon jewel?
I think we do, but if we were rewatching Inuyasha like how we planned it to, we would have figured it out by now.
Well, someone wanted me to watch Kyoko no Basket and then all of One Piece got to Funimation. What do you want me to do?
I forgot about One Piece.
Yeah, but we gotta watch Black Clover.
And Golden Kamuy.
Yeah, FML. Anyway, back to Yashahime. I don't know, what more is there to talk about other than I don't know how to fix Toa at this point.
You really don't like Toa.
It's so easy to make a good protagonist that's the cliche altruistic baby. Toa is leaning too hard into being altruistic, but that's her only personality. I really wish they would go the Gon route or or something, like make Tor stupid. Because then it would explain everything about Tor. But no, Tor is not supposed to be stupid. Is she?
No, Toa's not stupid. She's very smart, like how she took away that bike seat. Like, that was a pretty smart move of her to do.
Yeah, even Kogome did not give a shit.
Kogome is a child of the 80s. Really don't think these things through.
Back to the Future wasn't out yet. The butterfly effect was not well known. Like, maybe I gotta stop shitting on Tor, but you could see Gon being like, oh no, I can't let my two friends fight.
Oh yeah, and Gon being like, yeah, I would have fucked that up. You should have left me out, but you fucked up and let me in anyways.
He was... See, I compare Tor and Gon a lot because the English voice actress voices both.
That's a good voice actress.
Yeah, Diane from NNT.
Don't muddy the water here. No.
So, is there anything else you want to mention about 19?
I think the one thing was that they could have used this episode to expand Setsuna's personality. Because I wish they said, or at least had somewhere where Setsuna agreed to do this stupid plan to get Kohaku, like, shredded with money. Because, or her to be like, I'm sick of living in a mud house.
Okay, here's something I'm curious about. So Setsuna lives with Kilala.
Yes.
And Tor lives with Moroha.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they live in a guest house.
Yeah.
Does Kilala actually live with Setsuna? Or was Kilala like, oh yeah, everyone's out of the house. I'm gonna just spray it across here. I'm gonna rub my cattail all over everything.
Maybe that was Kaede's headquarters. Okay? Kaede's, she's an early riser. She's gone by the time Kilala wakes up. And Kilala's like, oh, this is my house. No one's ever in here.
It was effed up. There was one furniture in that house. And it was just like a little circle mat. And I was like, is that Kilala's bed? Is that all your furniture?
That's what Kaede sits down on. Remember, it's feudal Japan. They don't got much.
Anyways, let's move on to 20, where it's actually not a filler throwaway episode.
Yeah, it's gonna have Aoun.
It's gonna have a Batgirl that's from Inuyasha, you said?
Okay, so Annie doesn't remember Shiori, but it's like some of my favorite episodes, because it's a two-part episode. So, when Naraku was able to create barriers, Inuyasha needed a way to destroy them. So he heard of a Bat clan that was able to create very strong barriers. How does creating very strong barriers allow Inuyasha to destroy barriers? It's a skip, hop, and a leap, okay? What can I say? Logic. But basically, so Inuyasha goes and he meets a half-demon who
looks like Kana.
Kind of, yeah.
Like exactly like Kana.
Like a dark-skinned Kana.
Who saw the sun.
Poor Bat. And Kana is now like... Shut up. Now Shiori she's not the leader, but she is the one who is in charge of the barrier powers of the bats. And that made the bat demon tribe invincible because nobody could get past the barrier. And it had to be her because the powers are based on your age. So the younger you are, the stronger you are. And because the leader was this old ass dude, his powers were extremely weak. And then the son fell in love with a human from the village that they were pillaging. So that's why they had to kill the son. And then he kidnapped the granddaughter. Obviously the mom's dead. Wait, the mom might be alive. But then he took the granddaughter. And then Inuyasha defeated the grandpa and had to stab the sword through the red orb. So Shiori is no longer... I don't think she's able to make barriers anymore. Although, according to the trailer, she is. But yeah, so then that's when Inuyasha's sword turns red and he's able to destroy Naraku's barriers. And then they had to go through a whole bunch of other stuff to defeat Naraku.
And now Shiori's like, yeah, ever since this one half-demon kind of destroyed my shit, I dedicated my life into raising other half-demons.
Maybe it's her half-demons. Maybe it's her quarter demons.
We'll see, but yeah, Aoun comes in clutch and we see Moroku.
That's interesting, because it seems like you've seen Setsuna as a child and then as an adult. Or, older.
Pubescence. The fact that Yashahime cannot distinguish these ages because they look exactly the same pisses me off.
5, 11, 14, I mean.
Why wouldn't Moroha look the same? And then hopefully we'll see Setsuna be like, yes, Moroku came, and I was like, peace, half-demon, and I found Kaede and joined the Demon Slayers.
I get to see Aoun!
I'm leaving. If you're gonna say Aoun one more time, we're ending the whole shebang.
Fly away like Aoun!